and welcome to day 12 of Mostly Carnivore Transformation. Now, you may be able to hear that I'm a bit slow on the uptake today. I've got a fair bit of brain fog. My energy is 4 out of 10, my mood's 5 out of 10, my motivation is 5 out of 10, and my sleep quality was 4 out of 10. And this all stems from what I ate yesterday. Now, when I went to bed, I had restless legs, I had sciatica. I forgot to mention in the beginning that I get sciatica. I'd forgotten all about it because it kind of comes and goes, and it is present when I eat a lot of salicylates. And it's on my right side. It runs, halfway down the exterior aspect of my thigh, and I get quite a numb thigh at the top. And yeah, because it had gone away, probably from having, the water fast that I was doing, I didn't think about it because it does come and go. So that came back last night. When I sort of got into bed and started jumping all over the place, really restless, really irritable. And I honestly just thought to myself, I'd be so much better off just drinking water because then nothing will aggravate me. And I got a bit down, I have to say, because, it's really hard to live your life reacting to everything and, just, it's not convenient, let's put it that way. Anyway, gave myself a good talking to and heard my friend who's often in my head because she says, stop your nonsense a lot. And so I told myself to stop my nonsense. I got up and took a vitamin C because that often really helps with salicylate symptoms. About an hour later, I still had some problems. They had diminished though, and for the sake of having a good night's sleep, I got up and took an antihistamine. I really didn't want to, but I felt I had to. I wanted the sleep rather than being jumpy, and it's almost like electric shocks going through my legs. It really affects my nervous system when I have salicylates. Amines make me just more restless, whereas salicylates, it's almost like nerve pain. They do affect my nervous system. So after that, I managed to get some sleep. It wasn't the best. I did wake up 3 or 4 times to go to the toilet because salicylates also do that to me. They make me, they irritate my bladder. And so, yeah, not happy, Jan. We will soldier on, we'll pick ourselves up, we will come up with new ways of cooking meat so I'm not having amines on it. We'll get more organised and plan our meals ahead of time and maybe even eat before we go out, because that's another option I've got there. Anyway, that was last night. I'm quite groggy this morning. You might be able to hear it in my voice. The other thing is that when I woke up this morning, I had the worst taste in my mouth, and I think it was from the antihistamine. I've not noticed that before because I was on antihistamines for so long, I probably just accepted it. But yeah, it's really disgusting. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. I know how hard you all work. Adam's not up yet, so nobody's wished me Happy Mother's Day yet. And I know this will be belated for you because it will come out a week later than it's happening. So, yes, I am going to do some work this morning until Adam gets up, and then we might go out for a walk together and maybe play a game this afternoon or do something. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. I don't know if Adam's got anything planned for me, but we will see. I tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to cook anything today. I'll leave that up to Adam. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I hope you had a great day. I would like to say a very special Happy Mother's Day to my mum, who is not here at the moment. She's with my brother up north. They're spending some time together, which is lovely. And this is the first time that I've been away from her for Mother's Day in 53 years. My mum does so much for us. I'm truly appreciative of her. She's an amazing woman and just so lovely. So happy Mother's Day, Mum. And I will catch up with her electronically a little bit later. Adam woke up at about 8:30. He said his energy was 6 out of 10, his mood is 5 out of 10, motivation's 4.5 out of 10. Love the half point. Sleep quality is 6 out of 10, and his blood sugar was 5.8. He's feeling a little tired this morning, is the word I'm going to use. He's just sort of trotting around, not doing too much. He gave me an amazing Mother's Day present, thank you, Adam, and a beautiful bunch of flowers. So I really feel appreciated today. At 11 o'clock, I started to get a little bit peckish. So Adam cooked some meatballs. He made some meatballs. He put feta and salt in them and then baked them in the oven. I think we put them in for too long. I couldn't remember the time that I did them last. So I told him 30 minutes. And it was a little bit too long. They were a little bit dry. So I think we'll aim for 20 minutes next time, and then we'll check them. So what you see here is some creme fraiche on top of them, and I actually ended up putting some more on my plate because I needed to wash down the meatballs. Other than that, they were delicious. Well, what a difference a day makes. This was how I was walking today. I just had no energy, and my legs were just, there was nothing in them. It was like there was an empty tank. And I was just amazed at how much a little bit of black pepper affected me, because this would have been the salicylates. And I was just dragging myself. There was a slight incline towards the end of our walk. And yesterday I was striding up it. And today I was almost crawling. I slowed right down. Adam was miles ahead of me at this point. And I almost stopped halfway. I just thought, just keep going. But I had just nothing in my legs. It was so interesting, but also annoying at the same time. So, yeah, I just have to be super careful because I've become really, really, really sensitive now to salicylates and amines. And it may even be a bit of a rebound effect because I was on antihistamines for so long. So hopefully it's better tomorrow. After I got back from my very slow walk, I decided to sample some of these pork crackles. I found these ones at my local shop and they haven't got anything nasty in. It's really lovely to have found something. It's made locally as well, which I'm really happy about. So it just has pork rind, which is cooked in lard, which I thought is wonderful. Now, they were unseasoned. I think next time I might just add a little bit of salt to them myself. They do have other flavours, which I don't really tolerate well. They do have one with salt and pepper, which I won't tolerate, as we know. So I'm going to try and source some more of these because I did enjoy them. Adam put a lamb leg roast into the slow cooker with some cream cheese, and we had that for dinner. It was on for about 4 hours, I think, maybe a little bit longer. And it was absolutely delicious. This is just one serve here. I actually had another serve as well. And after that, even though it was so delicious, I felt full and I didn't feel like eating anymore. I think prior, my eating habits have been if something's that delicious, I just want more and more and more and more and more and more and more, and it doesn't stop. Whereas now, what I'm finding is I'm recognizing when I'm full, and that's enough. And it's kind of like the appetite switches off. So it was delicious. We will definitely do this again because we both really enjoyed it. I had chocolate cravings most of the day. Oh no, I'm going to rephrase that. It wasn't actually cravings, I wanted chocolate. And I associated that with Mother's Day. Like normally what we'll do is sit down and have a big lunch and then eat a whole bunch of chocolates in the afternoon. So I think there was that sort of habit forming thing there. Plus I'd had the high salicylates, which always stir up my sugar cravings. And I knew we had chocolate mousse in the fridge because we had it there for Mum, and then plans changed and she wasn't going to be with us for Mother's Day. And it was going to expire tomorrow. So I said to Adam, do you want the chocolate mousse? I actually went and held it in my hands, and because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just have a spoonful. I'm really feeling like I need it. But I held it in my hands and I just didn't want it. So I offered it to Adam and I said, we can put it in the freezer, but he decided he would eat it and he did enjoy it. This is Kaz reporting from day 13 for day 12. That makes sense. This happened after I went to bed. Adam had some pork crackle. That's all I needed to report there. He said he didn't have any ill after effects from eating the chocolate mousse. He didn't have any GI upset or anything. We'll report tomorrow on his blood sugars. I have had a very low day today. My mood has been really low. My motivation has been really low. And my energy has been really low. I've not felt like myself, particularly compared to the last, few days. And it's nearly 10 o'clock now. I'm starting to come right. So more than 24 hours after ingesting something, my mood has been that low. I didn't get out of my pajamas until we went for a walk at 3 o'clock. I just kind of sat around and did very little. Adam did the same. And it just goes to show how badly substances can affect you. So if you're someone that struggles with low mood, I really recommend that you look at what you're putting into your body and seeing if anything's triggering that. Maybe you can keep a food and mood diary and just write down what you're eating and how you're feeling afterwards. Because I didn't realise how badly certain substances were affecting me. And I've lost all of this time today where I could have been having fun and instead I was just feeling blah. So, on that note, tomorrow's going to be a much better day. I can feel it in my waters. And thanks for joining us. We will see you then.